Hello, this is Joshua Anambe. Congratulations for making the effort to listen to this message. You already are demonstrating one fundamental quality for change, growth, and development, and that is by making a determined effort to listen to the end. It is my hope that as you listen, an idea will prompt you to think of how you can make your life and the world better, and that you will initiate actions towards the attainment of those worthy ideals. But whatever you make out of this message is entirely up to you, because you have the freedom to choose what you think fits into your mental library and your map of reality. That being said, kindly relax and enjoy this message entitled "Do Not Pass Yourself By." St. Augustine of Hippo, one of the greatest men to ever grace this planet, draws our attention to a greater truth, which through the vicissitude of time has not yet been fully grasped by humanity. It might be fair for me to say that we miss this conspicuous reality due to what I call existential myopia, our not being able to clearly see the greatness of our own existence. And this is how Augustine puts it. Men travel to wonder at the heights of the mountains, at the huge waves of the sea, at the long courses of the rivers, at the vast compass of the ocean, at the circular movements of the stars, and they pass right by themselves without wondering the most wonderful creation of God. It is absolutely amazing to simply but attentively watch nature unfold. But one thing we often forget to take notice of is that mankind is part of that nature. We all admire babies, yet we forget that we ourselves were once babies. We even revere corpses, yet we pass by ourselves, the living. Lai Chu in his wisdom book Tao Te Ching says, "The Tao is great, the universe is great, earth is great, and man is great." In the great book, Moses says, "God created man in the image of himself. Male and female he created them. And God blessed them, saying, 'Be fruitful, be masters of all that I have created.' And God saw all that he had made, and indeed it was very good." David acknowledged God for how great he has made man, as saying, "You have crowned him with glory and honor. You have made him to have control over the works of your hands, and you have put all things under his feet." All these revelations draws our attention to the uncontaminating truth that no matter your biological situation, no matter your geographical location, no matter your social standing, your educational level, your ethnic background, no matter your creed or religion, you have greatness within you. You have beauty within you. You have authority within you. You have intelligence within you. And you have creative power within you. Just do not pass yourself by. You have a higher source ready and willing to manifest itself in you. The question is, are you willing to give yourself permission to shine? In reading the book Theory U by Otto Schama, I came across a scenario which can be applied to the human condition. And this is how it goes. In physics, we learn that water at a temperature below freezing, that is 0 degrees Celsius, forms ice. If heat is applied and the temperature rises above 0 degrees Celsius, it melts and becomes liquid water. If we continue to add heat and the temperature exceeds 100 degrees Celsius, the water begins to vaporize into steam. In all three states, the water molecules are the same, yet the water behaves very differently. What can we learn from this? You may be born into a different family with different biological situations. You may be born into a different geographical location. You may be born into a different tribal or creedal background. You may have a different profession, and you may even be handicapped in some way. But just like the water in the three states have the same molecules, you too have the same human molecules as everyone else, the living, the dead, and the unborn. And if we are to go by the Christian version of creation, we can undoubtedly say that we are, in the words of Vision Lakiani, Godicals, because we are created in the image of God. If we do not pass by ourselves, we will be drawn to marvel at ourselves. We sleep and wake up every day, yet we expect miracles elsewhere. Man is able to go to the moon and back, yet we expect miracles elsewhere. Man is able to defy the law of gravity and fly in the air, yet we expect miracles elsewhere. Man is able to overcome the geographical obstacles with technology, yet we expect miracles elsewhere. Why do we so often pass by ourselves without wondering? I am told that Buddha, Confucius, Lao Tzu, Muhammad, Mother Teresa, Gandhi, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Aristotle, Plato, Socrates were all humans, and that Idi Amin, Hiroshima, Hitler, Saddam Hussein were also humans. I also know that Bill Gates, Tony Robbins, Nana Addo, Oprah Winfrey, Mary Morrissey, Serena Williams, Michael Jordan, Leo Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Asamoah Gyan, John Mahama, Pope Francis, the Dalai Lama, Anas Armia Anas, Donald Trump, my dad and my mom are all humans. And therefore I believe in logical sequence that I am also humans. I know some of my Christian friends might have difficulty with this, and they have the right to. But I also have the right to say that Jesus Christ was human. I am not taking away anybody's belief that he is God. I personally think that though the church has always taught that Jesus Christ is God, is both God and man, humanity would have learned to appreciate Jesus' teachings much and would have developed and evolved properly if his human nature was given much attention. I want to believe that Jesus grew up like every other child in his age. He had friends, he had family, he had community, he had religious practices, and undoubtedly he had education. Yet with all these influences on him, with all the rejections, with all the sufferings, he never lost sight of his divine mission. I don't know about you, but the learning I have gotten from this is that in as much as I am a human being, I possess the intellect, the authority, the will, and the creative power that all humans have. And that if these people could live their dreams and thereby revolutionizing the world in their various fields of endeavor, I too can do it. And this is what I believe about you, even though I might not know you, that you have greatness within you. And as much as you are a human being, you too can make your own contribution. You can leave behind you a mark, a monument. That you can choose to be a Hitler or a Gandhi. But I realize that neither of them were more human than you are. Unlike the water in the three states, you have the power, the intellect, the will to change your own state. And so, whether you become a Hitler or a Gandhi, you still possess that godicular molecule in you. Just do not pass by yourself. When you see all the beauty around you by nature. Just admire it. And when you see all that has been created by mankind, just know that it is a testament of one thing, that you too can make greater contribution to this earth we live in. Now I suggest that you pause for a moment and marvel at yourself. Appreciate and thank every part of your being for the countless sacrifices and hard work they have put to ensure that you lived to this precious moment that you are listening to me. Thank your mind, your heart, and your soul. Make a commitment to thank yourself at the end of every single day, no matter the circumstances. I have this challenge for you. From this day onward, would you make a commitment that when you see the people around you and admire them and admire how beautiful they are and how marvelous they are and all the achievement they have attained, that you would not lose sight of your own being, that you would not pass yourself by? Would you make a commitment that no matter the level of achievement you have gotten to, no matter your possessions, no matter all other things that you have at your disposal, that you will not lose your concentration on those things and put your concentration on those things and lose the insight which is in yourself, your own being? And now finally, would you make a commitment that henceforth, even though you may travel to wander at the heights of the mountains, at the huge waves of the sea, at the long courses of the rivers, at the vast compass of the ocean, and the circular movements of the stars, that you would pause for a moment and marvel at yourself as the most wonderful creation of God? The choice is yours, and the choice is mine. And it is my pleasure to say thank you.